Hi, thanks for joining me on this Tuesday tip. Today we're going to talk about setting goals from a mindset of abundance versus a mindset of scarcity. This is a super powerful concept and it can really enhance your ability to make an impact in the world around you and to do so from a place of abundance and gratitude. And so those are two different concepts, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. But first, let's talk about the difference between having an attitude of abundance versus an attitude of scarcity. If you will recall in the parable of the talents, which you will find in Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30, you can see this mindset illustrated in the way that the stewards or the servants reacted when they were entrusted with the talents or the money that their boss or the landlord entrusted to them. The ones with a mindset, the servant with a mindset of scarcity was the one that dug the hole and put the money in it, and he was scared that if he lost it, that he would be in big trouble with his master. And so he was operating from a mindset of scarcity. Like, this is just all I've got, and I've got to hold on to it with all I've got because there's not going to be anything there. And if I lose it, it's the end of the world. And then the other servants or stewards, they were operating from a mindset of abundance, that they've been given this and that they can do something with it, that they can make more of it. And they were operating from this mindset that they've been blessed with this, and they need to be a blessing with it, make something happen with it, be fruitful, multiply. That's a theme that we see a lot in the Bible. And so basically, when we are setting goals, we want to be like the good and faithful stewards and not the wicked steward, the one that was operating from this scarcity mindset. And when this happens, it opens up all kinds of possibilities. When we're operating out of this mindset that nothing is impossible with God, then we can open up our minds to making a bigger impact for the kingdom. And so I want you to do an exercise and give this a try and see how this helps you approach your goal setting with a mindset of abundance. If you'll make a list of 25 things that you want, you can want to accomplish it. It can be something you want to accomplish. It can be something like tangible you want to get. It can be anything you want. And if you'll make a list of the 25 things that you want, then that's a good starting place. Now, ideally, you can pause this video, make your list of 25 things. That would be really powerful. Then come back in and press start. That's the best way to do it. So hit pause and make your list. Okay, now I'm going to be honest. I know that a whole lot of you did not hit pause. So we're just going to keep on going. But this exercise is a lot more powerful if you do hit pause. So one last chance, hit pause. Okay. Now, if you're coming back after having hit pause and you've got your list of 25 things, I want you to look on that list. How many of those things do you already have? Yeah, we can want things that we already have. This is powerful. So I want you to go back. If your list does not include things you already have that you want, that you're thrilled that you have and that you would miss if you didn't have them, I want you to go back and rewrite your list. And this time when you're writing your list, I want you to be very conscious of choose something that you want. And then on the next line, choose to write down something that you want that you already have, that you appreciate having. So write something that you want that you don't have yet, and something that you want that you already have. And keep alternating back and forth until you finish your list of 25 things. This is super powerful because it puts you in a mindset of recognizing what God has already blessed you with, the things that you want. There was a time in your life, I bet, that those things that you list on that you already have, there was a time in your life that you wanted them, but you didn't have them yet. But now you do. And this exercise helps get you into a place of recognizing how God has already blessed you and getting in touch with that idea that He is a God who loves to bless us. Now, I'm not talking about the, prosperity gospel kind of junk. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a God who He has created us in His image. He has given us a calling to be good stewards of this creation, to make something like He did. He's a creator God, and we are created in His image. We are supposed to take what He gives us and make something with it, and make it be fruitful, multiply it. And so when we are in this mindset of abundance and we recognize that we have a God who loves to bless us so that we can be a blessing to others, He wants us to take what He has already given us and make something more with it. And so when we have that attitude, that's the attitude of abundance. And it's kind of like a sibling to the attitude of gratitude. Being grateful for what we have is a little bit different facet of this mindset. We are grateful, and gratitude is different from abundance in the sense that abundance, we're looking forward. We are looking at what we have and we're looking forward. So it's a now forward. And gratitude is a now backwards. Both are essential attitudes to have if we want to make a big impact for the kingdom, if we want to live our lives to all it's worth, like really make something, be a good and faithful steward of the life that God has given us and the blessings that He's blessed us with. All right, I want you to go back over your list that you've written, the one that was alternating, either one, but I want you to look at the things that you want. You're going to find in this list clues to what God is calling you to do with your life. There are going to be clues in there because when you look at what you want, when you look at what He has sparked in your heart of wanting, then you're going to find some little breadcrumbs that you can follow to live out the calling that He has on your life. And also, another thing I wanted to just kind of toss out for you to consider is you can be an inspiration to others when you pursue your calling and you pursue and you go after these things that God has placed in your heart that you want. So you can be an inspiration to others as you cooperate with God in becoming the person you need to be in order to achieve and get what you want. Because you're going to have to grow, and you're going to have to, in a lot of cases, you're going to have to learn to die to self in order to achieve or get the thing that you want. And so you're going to have to cooperate with God in becoming the person that He is creating you to be, in order to fulfill your calling and achieve all these neat things that God has placed on your heart that you want. This is totally different than wanting from an attitude of wanting to impress other people. Inspiring others is other focus. Like you're focused on them and their needs and how you can help pull them up and excite them, and so that they will want to be good stewards of the blessings God has given them and the life that God has given them, and to live into their calling that God has given to them. Impressing other people, on the other hand, is all about me. It's like a me focused approach to life. And that's not what I'm suggesting here. I want you to be an inspiration to others, not try and impress them. Okay, so I want you to go and look at your goals that you set for 2019 or whenever you're watching this. Go look at your goals. You do have goals, right? You're wanting to be a good steward of your life and make something, be fruitful and multiply, right? Okay. Well, go look at your goals and ask yourself, am I setting these goals from a mindset of abundance or am I setting them from a mindset of scarcity? Do I believe, like it says in Matthew 19:26, that with God all things are possible? Set some goals that you really have to lean in to God's power and God's strength to be able to accomplish. Set some goals that you really have to die to self and cooperate with Him. Really lean in on Him refining you and growing you into the person that He is creating you to become. Okay, I hope you find this helpful. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you think. And I'd love to hear about some of the goals you are setting from a mindset of abundance. Thanks.